Hello, Verminfall, welcome. Today, I have a black jumper, so the complexion is even worse. You might notice that I'm very, very pale. It's because of this. It brings out the paleness even more. Hello, Flying Dancer, welcome. 2 minutes to go. Gonna be starting soon. Is the music sound okay? Is it too high or too low? There are no voices, but there is a lot of music in the game. So if this is too loud, then the rest of it probably will be as well. Kinda reminds me of the last spell a little bit. Hello, Trinton, welcome. How are you doing? Came to check out the game I recommended. Yeah, you're gonna be playing that. Hello, Kane, welcome. Yeah, right off the bat, the music does remind me a lot of the last spell, actually. Just obviously in, you know, steampunk setting. But this game is a bit different. It also is kind of dark, but in a different way. Have you played the last spell since it released? No, I only streamed it, and then when they changed everything up I had to stop because it ruined my saves. I wasn't the biggest fan of the omens in general. They did reshuffle them. Better than a roguelike Genesis, one of 3 songs. Yeah. I guess there is not much variety in there. I haven't played that one much, so I don't remember the soundtrack. Last spell. Yeah, they had some major updates, right? Yeah, they didn't want the defenses to be as good, I guess. I did some endless modes recently, and so the song got really, you know. Yeah. It does tend to happen. Okay, so anyways. Welcome. Today we'll be playing Shardpunk Verminfall. What is this game? This game is basically, if you took Vermintide, but it's not Warhammer, it's steampunk basically, so it kinda is like futuristic. To me it looks like another planet, but it might be Earth, I don't know. However, you have Skaven, and shit tons of them, and everyone's dead, and you are... There are still some people around, but mainly you are having a group of survivors to go... They're the creatures, yes. You're gonna have a group of survivors to be tasked with something very important, and you just get through the missions, and along the way you will be getting some loot, getting some level ups. You can have up to 4 people plus 1 robot with you, and that's it. It is a roguelite, so if you die, you will unlock new things, but unlike the last spell, it's not actually necessary to die. Like, I didn't lose anyone, and I didn't lose a mission, and I managed to reach chapter 2 before. And so, you know, I unlocked a bunch of stuff, but I think for the purpose of the stream we should probably reset and start from the start, because again, it's roguelite. Therefore, if you die and the stuff you unlocked before some of those things you can immediately get on a new run, but it's not like in last spell where it's just like plus 50 gold for your starting village. No, in here it's different. It's just different kind of skills I can show you here. So those are the team skills. These are all things you need to unlock. So you've got a bunch of extra characters which I haven't really bothered with. I guess the one useful thing could actually be some of these bots. Having a better robot might be good, because the basic one is not really great. But yeah, stuff like this, where every person will get higher health, you know, upgrades for weapons. I think we should reset our progress by changing into a new... Yeah, I'm just gonna delete my old profile and we will set up a new one. So let's create a new profile. We'll be starting with nothing, as is customary. And you'll see if it goes well or not. I've played it before, and to me it seemed like it was not that hard, but it can screw you up. And something to mention, the game itself says you are not supposed to be getting all the loot in all the levels. That's not what the game wants. What the game wants is you to be desperately running for the exit, basically. So, yeah, you are. If I click on things, can you see that? No. Why is that? This is so strange to me. I think we had that problem before. I might switch to game capture and that might solve it, actually. Sometimes the OBS is just weird. Game capture. And I might have to go full screen. I don't really want to. Yeah, there we go. And just bring it down. There we go. Now, where do we put the chat? I don't know. I feel like somewhere here. Possibly. OBS is black magic, like creating advanced stuff in MSU. Yeah. Yeah. So you are supposed to be struggling. You know, the game really doesn't want you to hang around and loot every single thing in each level, and you are actually gonna get punished for doing so. The game will throw increasing amounts of bullshit your way, and you cannot deal with all of them. It doesn't matter if you kill all of them. It is not physically possible to kill all of them, but even if you try and you kill a lot of them, it actually is bad for you, like taking damage. You know, it's not good. So, sounds like a game designed to make me salty, yes. But no, not really. When I'm explaining it, I kinda feel like I wouldn't like it, but I do. Which, if you know me, I would be salty as well, and I'm not. And that's solely because I found a way to game the system, or actually, to game the system, be good at life, and just, you know, prioritize what you are doing and go for it, and you can loot levels completely. Just don't fuck around. It's turn-based system, so, you know, every single move matters, every single level up matters. Yeah, be good at life. And if you develop the proper skills, it will allow you to go through the levels faster, but we start as scrubs, so we will see. My favorite Marxism. Almost as good as the bad people. Which you can basically also use in life, you know? Just any group of people you disagree with or are your enemies for any given reason, you can mark them as that. Works as well. Okay, let's go ahead and start a new game. It's not an easy game. Yeah, it takes a bit of, you know, thinking, but it's not that hard either. Don't remind me again. And we pick our crew first. Oh, yeah. I actually will decrease the music volume for myself and buff it for you, because for me it's getting a little bit too loud. Is this alright? Is this cool? It's probably cool. It's fine, okay. Be good at life and mind the fat people, yes. So we only can have the basic automaton, which is if this unit dies, you die in each level. You need to protect it. It's very crucial. But if it dies, you can revive it with very pricey item, which is named Steam Core or whatever it's called. And like it's a rare thing. You know, you don't want to spend them on reviving it. I never lost it before, but it could happen. The rats do focus on it a lot of the time. So it's a support unit. It has two abilities. Support mode, which means that it will become immobile, but it will spread around itself sort of a fog, which is gonna... Yeah, I don't know if it's named Steam Core, that was the first thing that came to mind. It's that sort of deal, like a rare resource that you use for various other things, and you just, you know, you also can use it to revive the automaton if it falls in battle. Okay, so support mode, it spreads fog around itself, and that's gonna mean that every other character around it will get free reloads of its weapon on each end turn, so they don't have to spend an action to reload. Because all weapons in here, it's crystal punk, so everything's powered with freaking crystals, but it's like blue crystals, so it's sort of like Warhammer, if you're familiar with Warhammer Fantasy Chaotic or Warpstone, you know, that sort of deal, but actually not chaotic in nature or corruptive. Just the Skaven are very much real in here as well. Just they are like, it's not Skaven, it's red people, but they are like Skaven a lot. So that's why I'm referring to them as such, but they are not Skaven. This is not infringing on yeah, this is not infringing on Warhammer universe in any way. There is lay low, which is just hunker down basically. So we'll pick him into our party, and we need 3 characters. We can have up to 4, but only after we rescue one more eventually as we go. So we only have 4 of these unlocked, and we are gonna be leaving the officer behind for now. He's not bad, but I don't like him as much as the other ones. This dude is super useful. He has a heavy weapon, but more importantly, like, his skills are great. This, search old stashes, you get resources when you rest between levels, which is really good. It's really, really good, so let's pick him up. This person, she can have very long movement, and she also has the katana, so she can melee people and not lose action points if you develop the proper skills. But it's finicky. I like to shoot more than melee a lot of the time, but we'll keep her. She has a shotgun as a sidearm. And this person, Giron Shaw, which is... This is a sniper. Not great when they need to react to someone, you know, in that turn, but if they overwatch, they are really powerful, especially if you pick this multi-overwatch, and plus develop the weapon. I really like the progression system in this game, by the way. You will see the way you upgrade weapons is really, really cool. Hey, Freyhands Camper, leaving the leader behind. Yeah, unfortunately, we'll be finding him eventually. Shotguns are good, but not so much in this game. In this game, it's like if you have a pistol, it cannot hit multiple people at once, or red people in this case. It can only hit one, and basically it's like a pistol, just its ranges shit, and you know. So it's not great, but it's decent. So we'll be picking the sniper, the shotgun lady with katana, and this dude. So let's go next, and we'll be playing through the tutorial so that I can show you how stuff works, and also it's essential because you get goodies if you play the tutorial. Of course you will play the tutorial, even if you know the video game. You'll be playing on normal. Increasing it would be silly. Later on it can get quite messy and stressful. I don't want to have stress today, so let's just play normal, because the game itself says it's pretty hard. You shouldn't really, you know. What Metro taught me is tunnels full of monsters. The best weapon in the world is machine gun that fires grand buckshot rounds. Yeah, clearly. We are gonna be going through a lot of tunnels. Cover is essential. It's gonna boil down to a lot of Overwatch as well, but also cover. Like, there is sort of Xenonauts or XCOM style of cover. Half shield means partial cover. Full shield means full cover. There are objects that are solid, there are objects that are just partial cover, like sandbags or whatever. If you are behind a wall or a pillar, you can like peek out in a way. Oh yeah, this game also has like, this is pixel graphics, I think. It's pretty good. I'm excited for Xenonauts 2. Yeah, it looked pretty good. Considering the game, are you familiar with Jagged Alliance? I think I played it as a kid, like the second game, possibly, but I never played. I think it's like you are a mercenary company on a mission to overthrow some dictator somewhere. It's coming out next month, yeah. Well, I don't remember it at all, like gameplay-wise. Tough games, okay. Okay, so story. I'm gonna have to read it, there is no voicing, so just indulge me with your patience, because I'll have to read this. The capital was under siege for many weeks. The vermin horde was relentless, and Imperial reinforcements still haven't arrived. Still, there was hope. A new kind of weapon, one that could turn the tides of war, had just been manufactured in one of the capital's laboratories. Sadly, that happened too late. Under cover of night, enemies emerged inside the city from underground. The defenders were caught off guard, and the vermin fled the capital. Nobody was safe. Industrial suburbs, 2 hours after the attack. So this is the tutorial mission. It's gonna tell you about movement and attack and all that. So we'll go through it. You get story with characters talking with these orange conversation bars. Sometimes it's not overwhelming with the story. It's minimalistic, but it's still pretty good. I'm gonna move myself so that you can actually see more of this, I think. Oh yeah, you can see his weapon on the bottom left. That means that I'm gonna tell you, just move myself first. This is important to get right. Not sure if there is gonna be something down here. Probably not. Okay, looks good, right? You'd think that the war with the rodents, you look up the sewers. Clearly, yeah. But like, you know, I guess the apocalypse had to happen in some way. So the weapon on the bottom left. So this is his weapon, and under it you have 2 bars, and these 2 bars reflect the ammunition or heat that are built up in the weapon. So it gets heated as you shoot it. If it gets overheated, you can still shoot it, but it's gonna backfire and burn you. You don't want that, so you want to reload, which costs you an action. Each character starts with 2 action points, which are the things that are, there is a character portrait. Under him, you have green bars, health, gray bars, heat, and then this orange bars, which is his action points. Okay, shooting costs 1, moving up to the white area is 1. If you move to the orange area, it's costing 2. A reloading weapon costs 1. Usually a lot of different actions cost these points as well, but stuff like looting doesn't actually cost you any points. So that's good. I like that a lot. Welcome to Shardpunk Verminfall. Let's get going. You can use VAST keys to move around with the camera, mouse wheel to zoom in and out. The book icon on the top left of the screen allows you to access the codex. This is where you can learn about various things. I'm not gonna go through it with you. You can read if you want. There's gonna be a lot of stuff in here. Codex holds useful information on how the game works. And new entities will be added as you go. Your characters have 2 action. Okay, I just explained that. You move your character by clicking the right mouse button. Let's move incrementally because the game wants us to. Your character has spent 1 AP, they have 1 AP left, let's move. There is an enemy turn. Okay, loot point, yes. Green square means loot point, and you can search it without using any AP, and you find various things. These are resources. So you've got upgrade parts, which is what you use to upgrade weapons, and your bot afterwards as well. And those are permanent upgrades, very good. This is your progression system stuff. Food supplies. If you want to feed people, it's like Darkest Dungeon. Between the missions, you will have a resting thing where you have time to spend on various things, either be looting, healing, resting, or you know, everyone needs to have a meal afterwards. But unlike Darkest Dungeon, if someone doesn't have a meal here during the rest phase, they actually don't take any damage to sanity or health. Oh yeah, there is also sanity meter. I think that's actually not the heat. The one bit below the health, you have the 2 bars. That's actually sanity. So, or I don't know how it's called. We'll find a panic or something, or stress, right? And if it fills up, horrible stuff will happen. Yeah. Usually it's not a big deal later on, but early it can be a problem. You don't want to accumulate much of it because it will cause him to maybe develop something you really don't want to, like permanent debuff, you know, which you cannot remove. And he's here to stay. Like, you don't actually replace these people. Hello, Baron, welcome. You managed to find some items. They have been added to your common inventory, which is displayed at the top right of the screen. Right. So you've got also medical equipment, you've got scrap, and you've got shards. So you use these for crafting things like grenades are shards and scrap metal. If you want to make stim pack, you need medical supplies and scrap. If you want to make other things, it's like combination of these things. You managed to find some items here. Searching didn't cost any AP, you can still move. Let's move. And, oh yeah, map design. I'm gonna talk about that. Bad people are here. It's gonna teach us about combat. Yeah, if you see an enemy, they will get stress. If you get hit, you get a stress. If you heal with a stim pack, you stress out. Well, it's a stressful game for the characters. Vermin approaching, these are melee dudes, the weakest ones. We should be fine. Let's shoot one of them. Shoot the second one. We got overheated weapon. He's gonna stab me. The remaining enemy managed to hit you. Note that melee attacks in Shardpunk always hit their target. Due to shots you have taken, your weapon heat is now maxed out and it cannot shoot normally. You can see your weapon's heat bar in the lower left. Yep. When a weapon is overheated, you can still perform a shot, but it's riskier. Select the shot action menu. I want to... As you can see, overheated shots deal no damage, but have a chance to damage your character. Let's keep using it for now. Select and perform the vent action instead, which is reload basically. It costs an action. Venting a weapon reduces its heat level to 0. You can now shoot the remaining enemy without the risk of backfire. Ben has asked a personal question. Top vacation destination. I think for myself, I would say Greece. I liked Zakynthos was not bad. I think Crete was my favorite. And actually the mainland Peloponnesus as well. Apart from that, maybe Croatia and island of Hvar as a second. Well done, vent the weapon again. Let's do that. Help the creatures, they're dead. Let's move forward, move to the highlighted location. I think I'm not gonna really solve that, but it's a nice country. I like the local culture a lot, which is why Zakynthos wasn't my favorite, because a lot of the local culture is just not there anymore. But the other areas are quite good. You've encountered a ranged enemy. Right now you're exposed. Your character is not behind cover. Exposed or flanked characters will have yellow shields displayed above them. Different path elements can provide partial or full cover, displayed as half or full shield. But at the standard, for a game like this, you can see that the red shotgunner is behind a partial cover. The better the cover, the harder it is to hit the target. Let's search for a better place to hide. When you point to a movement target, you can see the cover types that adjacent elements provide. If some of the shields are yellow, it means that you'll be flanked. Okay. Enter the highlighted tile. It will provide full cover, yeah. Also, I need to talk about something. So if you look at the map, so this is gonna be basically, yeah, this like mission layout. This is how most of the missions look like. If you see corridors like this is basically invasion points. Like this is from where enemies will spawn from a lot of the time. And it's just gonna keep happening until you leave the map. These areas are inaccessible. So if you see something like this, they could come from here, but you cannot go and explore it. It's fairly linear, usually. There could be winding paths and different choices, but A lot of the time you will go through everything anyway. Okay, the game wants us to move, so let's move. He doesn't overwatch, so we can just freely do that. So he's gonna shoot me. Thanks to the cover, the enemy had less chance of hitting you. Now it's time to flank them. Holding the Alt key will show the potential hit rates coming from the highlighted location. Yellow percentage values mean that the target will be flanked. Yeah. So you'll flank it from here. Move to the flanking location. And shoot it. Splat. You scored a critical hit. Critical shots deal more damage. Just to make it clear, a critical shot chance is not related to flanking. Also, the red has dropped something as a green highlight has appeared here. Search it. Stimpak. You found a Stimpak. Stimpaks are items that are usable in combat. Every character has their own inventory of combat items. You can see it in the lower part of the screen, which is something I'm currently covering with myself. So I'll have to move myself elsewhere. So we've got, I'm gonna go through it properly. So this is the Steam Core grenade, or whatever that's called. Fusion grenade and Fusion Core. So Fusion grenade, regular grenade, and Stimpaks, and they can transfer items without using AP. Yeah, but in here it's actually even worse. I mean, it doesn't hurt you, but it restores your health, but it's soft health. It doesn't actually carry on. So this damage he suffered is permanent, and he's gonna have to heal it in the camp with expensive supplies. The Stimpak will just give you temporary health for the rest of the level, which is gonna be yellow, and it also causes stress to use the Stimpak. And it costs 1 AP to use it. 40 medics, easy. Well, this is desperation times. We are not having an army. We are having 4 people and a dream and a robot. Every character has their own inventory of combat items. You can see it in the lower right. Yeah. You can also see the total number of combat items every character in total has. Yeah. Stimpaks can be used to heal your character. Perform an action to use one now. Okay. Let's use it. The Stimpak has temporarily healed your character's hit points. As you can see, the healed HP are displayed in a different color. Yeah, that's what I talked about, it's soft health, basically. Let's keep moving. Go. After this level, the game will not hold your hand anymore. It's just, I want to go through it because it gives you shiny things. Characters can set up reaction Overwatch shots which are triggered during the enemy's turn. Select and execute Overwatch action to automatically end your turn and use both AP for Overwatch shots. Overwatch is quite powerful, especially the sniper. Good hit. Your Overwatch reaction shot triggered only once, despite having 2 charges. Why is that? Your weapon had only 1 hit point left when you used the Overwatch action. That's why the character was not able to perform more shots. So yes, they need to actually have the capability with the weapon. But it was supposed to be like that. I didn't have the option to reload because this is railroaded. Vent your weapon and finish off the remaining enemy. You might have noticed that your character was gaining stress points on multiple occasions. Stress is one of the character's stats that affect gameplay. When maxed, it can cause your characters to panic or receive a negative trait. Consult the codex for more details. Move to the highlighted location. These are ranged guys. They're overwatching. These rats have set up an Overwatch reactions. They'll fire at you when you get too close. Note that your movement path preview displays an Overwatch reaction warning icon showing where you'll enter the enemy Overwatch range. There. Let's push our luck. Try to go for the cover. That was lucky, the enemies missed all their attacks. Note that this was done for demonstration purposes. Regular combat might not be that forgiving. Yeah, you don't want to do this. I don't know why they are telling you this, but I mean, yeah, Overwatch symbol, good, but why do you run screaming towards machine gun fire is not something I would recommend. Search. Grenade. Curse. Let's use it. Found a grenade. Grenades are combat items that are good at dealing area damage. You should be able to deal with these threats using grenade. Let's show them move to the highlighted location. More survivors. Good. Do we click on... yeah. So these are our other characters we chose at the start, and now the true level begins. So this is what we'll go through. This is turn-based, so no reason to rush it. But I think you are kind of safe until you reach right about this point. That's where the reinforcements will come from eventually, and here. Blue areas are only accessible to the bot, so this crate is gonna be pretty important to bust. But we need to do it with the bot. Characters can swap combat items when they stay next to each other. Let's do that. Inventory. Stim pack. Transfer 2 grenades. Okay. Passing combat items, just like picking them up, doesn't cost any AP. Good. Shiny crate, yeah. It contains, in most maps, it contains the upgrade parts, your progression items. If the game is cruel and doesn't allow you to get it, you will be very sad. Which in this level, it will allow you to get it, I think. I always got it when I saw one, but sometimes it is tricky. You now have more characters under your control. You can switch the active characters in the same way, switch targets with tab or Q or E. Alternatively, you can just left click on them. It actually works when switching targets too. The game will open up more from now on, and you'll get access to more character actions. Remember that your goal is not to kill as many enemies as possible, your goal is to escape the level. Try getting our characters to safety. Good luck. Okay. Let's vent with this dude. Let's take this shotgun person. Just rush them forward. I think it's pretty safe. Search. Nothing. It has a chance of finding things. So, you know, it might not happen. It might happen. Depends. Shards. Not what I was looking for. But anything is good at this point. Let's go ahead and run for this corpse. There's some vermin. I didn't expect them here yet. Okay. The shotgun person actually does have some points movement. We could put her here, but I think this is a better area. And then we can set up an Overwatch if they want to rush me, which they most likely will. Sniper. Alright. Let's put her here. And Overwatch as well. Because that guy is kinda exposed. He's just overwatching. Gotta run. Shoot it. Let's go ahead and loot this. Keep moving. We should vent our weapons as well. The sniper especially, they both have like 2 shots and this one is completely overheated. Let's go for this. Scrap, good. Gonna move here and vent. You can trigger fast movement of enemies as well. Let's just go. I don't think we'll place any enemies here. They might be here, I don't remember, but I think it's safe. Let's go ahead. Approach technician, right. Search. Let's go. Is this traversable? Up there? I don't think so, right? No, it is. You can go there. It's just, this is where they spawn from, so it's kind of dangerous. Okay, I think we'll send this guy to do it. So we can take the boat with him and go this way, while these two... they actually cannot go there. That's annoying. Okay, fine. Well, let's go and talk to him then. Talk to the technician. Hello, Pinboy, welcome. This is a fusion core, might help you to go. Okay, so we've got one fusion core. It's useful. Yeah. I need to escape. The escape also works differently. You will see it soon. You just found your first fusion core. Fusion cores are combat items that have many uses. You can use fusion cores to deal massive damage to enemies, revive your characters, or speed up the opening of bunkers, which is your escape path. Consult the codex, no. If you want to read, that's on you. I'm not here to read the codex. It would take ages. We also... do we have a medal? Not yet. Okay. So let's go here with the sniper. Automatons are controlled in the same way the other characters are. If you lose your automaton, you lose the game. Protect it at all costs. If your automaton's HP goes to 0, it's not an instant game over. You can revive it using a fusion core. Consult the codex now. So, also, that is a diagonal movement, so if you block this path, you could still move through this diagonal. Just don't block it completely or you'll be stuck. Always save one core, yeah. Basically, but as I said, like, if you're not that unlucky, you probably won't have too many problems with it. But it could happen. Search. Supply crates are the only place where you can obtain important resource upgrade parts. They can be used outside combat to upgrade your gear. Supply crates can only be opened by an automaton. Tiles that only automatons can interact with are highlighted in blue. Nothing has been found. Come on, give me control. Okay, now we have control. Let's take a look. No rats in the corridor. We want to send the automaton to bust the crate. Upgrade parts and go this way. We want to charge him on this. It's gonna level him up. Yep. First, search that. And sniper. Where do we put her? Just send everyone as forward as possible. We need to loot as much of this as possible before we are forced to move on. There we go. It's melee rats and it's a ranged guy. Okay. So take the sniper, put him here. Overwatch. Charge. Shotgun person. That's full cover. I'm gonna put her there. And then this dude. I'd like him to be able to loot that and still do something else. I guess you loot that a bit later. Let's put him here. And set him on Overwatch as well. See what happens. Yeah, unfortunately, two of them made it. It was a miss, good. Okay, let's take a look. So we still have one heat on this rifle. If we use the aim shot, it's gonna actually consume both of her action points, which is not what we want. I will probably just use a grenade, honestly, just to speed this up. Grenades are built to play. I don't usually run out easily. Okay, let's move to flank. But loot as well. And let's go ahead and get the rest of this stuff before more enemies arrive. It's charged. We should have activated the door sooner, but I forgot. It's fine. We'll do it now. Start activating it, and it's gonna take 5 turns to open. You can also spend a fusion core to open it, but that's insane. You only do it in an emergency where you know you would lose people or lose more resources by staying and fighting, which definitely is not the case here. We can loot like this. Looting spree, yeah. So this is a new thing, like this activates every time you loot 3 loot points in a single turn. It's gonna give bonus to search yield for consecutive looting in the next turn for all characters. But since there is no more loot on the ground, we cannot make use of that. And yes, there are more tactics like that, yeah. There are like stratagems or whatever they are called. Like a similar thing, if you flank fire someone multiple times in a row, it might stun them. Even refilling AP, things like that, you get different kinds of bonuses and you discover them as you go. Same with team skills, like there are a lot of progression, as I said, so this is part of it as well. Let's put the shotgun person here. He has 4 HP, so he's gonna stay forward. Run. Okay, the bot can stay. Actually, activate this. We've got 4 turns, so I'm pretty sure we'll fight some vermin. So that's gonna recharge her rifle for free. This dude has full heat. Let's reload and overwatch. Same with this character. Oh, they are coming from back then. That's not preferable. But they are getting slaughtered. Yeah, that dude is gonna take cover now. Did he overwatch? I don't think he overwatched. So we might have a chance here. Just running in there and grenading these two. Didn't kill him. That is because the grenade has a chance to do 3 up to 5 damage, and so if it does 3, it doesn't kill him. It had a slight chance it would. Let's go behind this crate, shoot one of them. XCOM grenade, yeah. It might get better if you upgrade the skills for it, but like investing a skill point into grenades is me. I'm not a fan. I think it's kind of silly, but let's go here. Shoot the last one. 30%? Oh, I'm gonna take that chance. It's a miss. We'll see what happens. Support unit, yeah, he's not gonna be irrelevant. If we disable that, he's not gonna be able to activate it anytime soon. I'm gonna take some damage. I hope no one's gonna die. They might. We are in the open after all. Close call. Shoot. By completing in-game achievements, you are able to unlock medals. Which is this. Okay, let's move her here. That's actually not a good call. actually gonna run away. Because she has overheated weapon, I don't want to risk that. Let's go here. So what would a quick shot do? 82%. Good. This dude can stay. No use. One more turn, so you should prepare to leave. Some more rats will probably come. Okay, let's evacuate. Cancel that. You managed to hide in the bunker and close the reinforced door from the inside. You are safe for a few hours. Now it's time to rest and suit up. Everyone leveled up. Let's check out this first. Cannot yet, okay. After completing a mission, you can level up your characters. Alright, so first we need to check the skills, I suppose. It's still kinda railroaded. You're also rewarded with a team skill point for the mission, which you can use to purchase new team-wide upgrades. After you level up your characters, you will be able to advance to the shelter phase. Close this message to continue. Let's click on the medal. Actually, team skill first, which is this. Mechanical activity, extra effort. No time to rest is you get more action points for shelter phase. That's really useful. But we need to consider, like, the medal unlocks, we have one, and we need to either get this, which is energy cell, which is extra ammo capacity for the weapon basically, or we go for that early no time to rest thing. I think I'm gonna go for the energy cell. No, let's go for the no time to rest instead. So each level they get +1 to their max HP as well, which is useful. Let's check out his skills. So first thing we'll pick up is this. Just, you know, getting random stuff in each bunker is gonna be super useful. Another character, that's the shotgun person. I'm gonna give her katana combo. We'll try to make use of that. It's hard, but it can work. Should have picked the officer instead of her, but oh well. Okay, and then with this person, that's the sniper. I want entrenchment, I think. We could do multi-overwatch, but her capacity of ammunition is still pathetic. So this would actually benefit her more, I think. No, might as well just prepare for having it later. And the bot has leveled up as well. So what do we get him? I think I'm gonna focus on the support mode. The stun grenade is good, but like, is it worth it immediately? Maybe the first level is, because it's a new ability which you can use every 4 turns, and then we focus to fill this. Stun grenade is not bad. Okay, no more medals, so let's close this and continue. You get an overview of what you got from the level. You've been told to take the automaton to the Imperial Palace before the vermin overrun this part of the city. Sadly, Ghost's bridge has been destroyed. You'll need to take a longer route via the Garkov bridge. This is the shelter phase. Here you can rest and prepare for the next encounter. There's a common pool of shelter action points that are shared between every character. By default, you get 2 AP for every character. You can switch the active character in the same way in combat, click on them, yeah. Some actions can be performed by any character while others are character specific. Select Grad Grenade action. An action AP cost is displayed near its description. Some actions require resources in order to be performed. An action resource cost is displayed next to its AP cost, so scrap and crystal would be grenade. Use shelter actions to heal your characters, reduce their stress, buff them before next combat, and craft combat items. If you found any upgrade parts during combat, you can use them to shelter to upgrade your weapons or automaton. Click on the blinking upgrade parts indicator on the top of the screen. And every weapon has a few upgrade slots that can hold one modification. Automatons also have them, but less. Spending an upgrade part allows you to add modification to a slot. To add a modification, select character, weapon modification can be upgraded, but each upgrade costs 1 upgrade part more, so upgrading to level 2 costs 2, and upgrading to 3 costs 3. You can always remove modification completely and receive full refund of upgraded parts. Remember, modifications can only be changed in the shelter. Okay, so let's take a look. So we've got 2 parts, we're gonna pick some basic stuff. Let's see who is the most important person. I think the shotgun kinda sucks. I'm probably gonna give it this, just damage, +1 min and +1 max damage. It's pretty good. And then we also give it to this dude. Aim is not bad, 10% accuracy and critical chance is not bad, but just flat out damage, I think it's better. Team skills, available team skill points. Yeah, this is where you actually pick up the skill you unlocked with the medal. And so we are gonna pick up No Time to Rest, which is more action points in the shelter each time. So take a look. So this dude is gonna search for supplies. Found some food, stim pack, and a grenade. There are some shelves to search as well. So let's do that. It doesn't matter with whom you do it. Now this character took an absolute beating. We could heal her with food a little bit, but I think what we are gonna do is she's gonna use some of our medical supplies to get back up. And this dude is stressed. Let's rest him. Rest this character as well. We've got 3 points left. That's a lot, actually, so I don't think we want many other things. I'm gonna sharpen katana on this one. Rest. Give it us multiple times to remove the stress with each character, and then we move on to the food phase. I don't have anything else to do with that 1 point. And we'll only feed people who need it, so this person will save up on food. They don't get any negative, impact from not being fed. Yes. This is your map. At the end of the shelter phase, you select your next destination. Your goal is to reach the final location of the chapter. By selecting a location, you can see its description along with its unique traits that can affect combat. Right, so this is your objective for this chapter, which is like, it's chapter in the story. So I think there are like 3 or 4, something like that. You start here, you go through the missions. They're mission exclusive. Each time you choose what to go through. Some of them can have different things. There's special loot here, military supplies, longer distances at longer level, and this one, few vermin. Well, we are gonna go for the greed, of course. And nothing else we can really do with this, so let's just go ahead and go fight. So yeah, this is also distributing grenades and things. So this dude is just gonna take the fusion core and 1 grenade each. Then we take this. Who needs the stim packs the most? I guess he's gonna take it. He's a Chungus, he's gonna take some damage most likely. Droming factor. 8 hours after the attack. So let's take a look at the map. Okay, so we've got like an inside area with loot points, then place like that where they can spawn from, same with this, and then this level is quite long, and eventually there is the shelter. Okay, There is also a place for your bot to level up. It's important to get. There is a crate with upgrade parts. It's important to get. A lot of different loot points, and there is supposedly military loot, so you'll definitely search stuff. There could be grenades, fusion cores, things like that. There is nothing up here, so we'll force everyone to go this way. You'll want to search these rooms though, that's for sure. So let's take a look at... The bot can also do scavenging, by the way. I didn't mention that before, but he can, and it's usually quite good to use him for that. Send him there. Okay, finish the tutorial, got a medal. Gonna unlock the energy cell upgrade for weapons. And as I said, I like the upgrade system of the weapons. You can really customize it a lot, and you can fit a lot of upgrades in each weapon. It's really good. No, I didn't respec any of the points ever, but I can see people changing their mind on some of the upgrades if you pick something silly. Let's go this way, I guess, with everyone. Let's risk this. Let's see what's there. Save. Okay, shotgun. I think the music just suddenly kind of dies. Maybe that's before. Maybe it's just, to me, it's kind of non-existent. For you, it still is there. Okay, fine. Let's not raise it. Could be annoying. Okay, sniper. This is blocked off. This is blocked off, so we'll just send her. This would be useful to Overwatch if they are like here, which they could be. So I'll probably send her there. And we need to keep moving. Let's move there. I was worried there might be some vermin there, but fortunately not. Just go ahead and take a look at this corpse. Nothing. Let's take a look at this. Loading speed, but nothing. Let's go ahead and see if we find any rats. Yes. You did. Special loot ahead. Military supplies. Okay, we are out of AP, so let's see what they do. There's not 4, that's melee. And lots of them. Okay, 4 is like more than I can handle. Yeah, I also took 2 damage from that distance, even though we had cover. That was not very lucky. I run ahead. That's done. Quick shot. It doesn't have a stellar chance, but it worked. Okay, if you kill 5 enemies in a single turn, you get +2 damage for everyone for 2 turns. That's pretty good. Let's keep moving. It's fine, really. As I said, I have rotten luck. Like, if there is a chance, that hit was like 10% chance to hit me, and of course it does. Like, I'm gonna suffer that. It's gonna happen a lot, but you can still pull through, even though the game will constantly try to fuck you up. Which is why I like the game. Like, it's not overwhelmingly frustrating like XCOM, to me at least. Just use the consumables and you'll be fine. The grenade was instrumental. Okay, overheating. You still look kind of fine. Might take a stim pack. And reload. Okay, the drone. Let's be mindful of, yeah, there's the military stockpile, a big one, and then we want that crate. There's an open area here. I guess you want the bot to do the looting. At least a bit. Let's keep him moving forward. This dude as well. She can go down here. Take some cover. Okay. Let's send him in first. He can move quite far, actually. Good. Just need to make sure there's no one in there. Looks like it's safe. Let's put her there. Sniper's gonna move here. Get the bot. Search. And we want to do more searching. But also activate a crate eventually. We don't want to be held for too long. Okay, how long is this white line? Quite long. I wanted to search this first. Yeah, stim packs and grenades, good. And search another one. Stim packs and grenades. With this one, I should be cautious, so let's just move slowly. Overwatch. We don't want to get too much ahead. Could be a problem. Looting spree. Okay, nice. So our orange loot squares higher value. Yeah, it's military. That's the objective. That's the unique thing that's about this map, just the military stockpile. It's not on every map. This is just here. Because it has a special trait about this specific map. Okay. Villagers stockpile, good. Let's be careful. I'm pretty sure there are gonna be some rats there. Let's move to this corner. Just overwatch. Sniper here. The bot will prepare to run in there. He's actually quite a good bullet sponge. At least I'd like to use him like that. He also has a stun grenade. Yeah, rats. Marvelous. Okay, move here. Overwatch. Let's go ahead and loot his body. Move towards this one. That's a shit ton of them as well. Okay. Let's move. Okay, so is this a threat immediately? Not immediately. So let's move here. Somebody else com PTSD. Yeah, but it's even worse. There are a lot of enemies, but you know, one quarter that will be easy. It's not like XCOM, because the enemies are actually like you can deal with them, even the tougher ones. It's not like XCOM, I don't think. XCOM is just, you know, it lies to you a lot. This game doesn't lie to you, I don't think. It's just I have rotten luck. And doesn't seem as brutal now. I don't enjoy XCOM, by the way. I don't. I did once and then never again. Or I played it a bit, but then I decided it's not worth my time. The game is just constantly gonna fuck you up no matter what you do. So, you know, the better you are doing, the more it fucks you up, I think, as well, which is, I don't like that. You know, people who are doing poor job should be punished more than people who are doing a good job, in my opinion. But okay, what do we do? Overwatch or shoot? 55% is not a lot, and this is too far. Let's do Overwatch. Both still handle it. Now with the katana, I wanted to use it, but they are still kind of far away for that. I could move here and shoot this one. It should leave me exposed to this one then. So instead we could just shoot one of them, at least try to. Overheated. What about my excellent participation trophy? Well, people do want that in their life, clearly. But I don't care. Yeah, that soaked up a lot of shots from the anime, but we need to be careful. That dude is getting absolutely ripped to shreds. He is not having a good time. Let's get a stim pack. Let's get the... yeah, 1 AP for every character. Good. So he's back to 2. I want to stun them, but it's 2 of them, so I cannot. So instead, I'll move here. Stun one of them. Move this guy, move him. Is this far enough for them to leave him alone? I think it is. And then he's gonna shoot one of them. Possible. Yeah. That's right. Okay. Now, what about these buggers? Snipe. Let's try it. It's not gonna kill him. Oh, it did. Good. So, move. Use the shotgun. It's strange, but it's a shotgun. Looks like a pistol. And reload. And he still has an action left. Is it because we... is he stunned or not still? I don't remember. I think it's a new turn. Let's try to shoot him. I'm quite lucky with the low chance hits. Surprising. Medical supplies. Let's keep moving. I want that as well. I want every single piece of loot. I know we are not supposed to be doing that, but that's what this game is all about. Regardless if the developer intends to or not, it is what the game is about. Let's get the cover for the ball. I'm gonna get hit. It's fine. That was the stim pack. HP anyway. Let's go and finish this guy off. I mean, we probably can, right? No, overheated weapon. That sucks. How do we do this? If I move like here, then I'm gonna flank him, right? What was the alt? From here I could shoot him pretty reliably. Good. And he's gonna... who's playing? Oh wait, let's use the bot. I want to go for that crate straight up. Let's still loot things around. It's unfortunate. She spent the whole turn, but well. Yeah, not good. Okay, we have the sniper. Now, can you shoot bad people? Yes. So I'm just gonna dispose of him. I have 1 shot left, which is not good. Let's activate a katana. And shoot this guy. And run. Right? No. Well, that's not good. Epic cost 1, yeah. Let's use the katana. Just go away with the tips. Yeah, if you are very close to them, but usually they have the range on you and they overwatch. In this case, they just spawned, so that was good for me. This dude is absolutely... yeah. Ripped to shreds. Not good. Let's take a look. So how does this look like? 2 entrances, and then this is the exit point. We want this loot as well, which means go from the bottom. There's nothing up there. Yeah, go from the bottom. Let's take a look at this. I want to go for this one so that we can do this and then I don't know why. Or do we? Yeah. This bot is gonna be absolutely loaded. Good stuff. Let's keep moving. Let's take this body first. And let's run in here. They're probably here somewhere. Who has actions? No one has actions. So why does the game keep bothering me? It should end automatically when there is nothing to do. Might have been a bug. I've seen a bug before in the game. So yeah, everyone's overheated weapons because we are moving too quickly. Let's reload. Make sure we don't die to something stupid. Gonna overwatch him. Go. She also has a overheated weapon. Well, let's just try this. Move, reload. When you want to get all the loot, you do end up just rushing for it a lot. You can see we scored everything. It is definitely possible, especially early on, but you don't really have time to sit and overwatch an area for a long time. Maybe if you see them directly, but not to wait for them for a couple of turns. That's like in Xenonauts, not that kind of thing. Okay, that sniper is not in the greatest of conditions, but no one is, so she's gonna just take it. Do you see rats? Yes. Here's the bunker entrance, yes. How quaint. With this, nothing found. The bot still has its stun grenade. Let's move him here. Hell's jeez, welcome. How are you doing? Let's move here, this is a solid cover. And Overwatch Pixelpunk, yeah. I explained it thoroughly. I'm not sure if I want to go through it again. We just went through the whole tutorial. But yes and no. New quirk acquired. Automaton Hatred. The character loses stress when the automaton gets hit and gains stress when ending. What? Can I see detail on that? Who's got it? Is it in skills? No. Traits. Calm, low stress. Fragile. Automaton Hatred. This character loses stress when the automaton gets hit and gains stress when ending their turn next to an automaton. Okay, that's not that bad. Just don't stand next to it, which is kinda bad because it gives you a reload for free, but whatever. So we killed one of them. It's not enough. We have a shit ton of grenades. Let's use grenades. One is still alive. That shot has very low chance of success. I could just burn another grenade on them, but let's try to shoot him. Didn't work out. What about the sniper? Aim shot, 75%. Good. Now the heat is gonna be a slight problem. Yeah, grenades up to get more bad people, of course. Got a shotgun person. Well, they're gonna flood through there and possibly here as well. Let's just go here and overwatch from here. It's not. Oh yeah, she cannot overwatch. It's unfortunate. Yeah, that's not good. Full skull. Grenade. Didn't completely finish them off. Let's burn another one. It's the range, guys. It's really important we take care of them. Okay, move. There are more things to loot. I'm just gonna go. Go for it. Just move. Vent weapon and then shoot. Okay. It's gonna get worse. We need to keep moving. There's this thing for automaton as well. We'll have to spend here quite a long time, which I'm not a massive fan of. I'm gonna use a stim pack on him. And move him. Okay, the automaton needs to just take this. And then just run for this. It's a very long level. We should be better told that, but it's always baffling. Move and reload. So the sniper has full clip. Or, you know, empty heatsink, whatever. Start charging. Okay, reload. Reload everyone. And we'll need to defend. They're probably gonna come from there as well. Which, if they do, that we could get hit from like this direction easily, I think. Right, like here. So this is actually a better area to have a sniper in. Then this guy can protect the other area. We need to take the loot still. And activate the door. That's actually super important. Go ahead. Okay, Overwatch. Take this. And then you'll put him here. Automaton is done. Yeah, that's just how it is. The resources are there for you to use them. The game explicitly says, if you read every single thing, it explicitly says you will be running low on supplies. Which I didn't, really. But, like, what do you want to do? You get faced with, like, multitude of enemies for each of one of your characters. And, you know, my luck being what my luck is, even if I pick cover, I'm gonna get hit a lot of the time. But I can deal with it, it's fine. It's just what it is. It's not a complaint. Where do we go with him? We could just take that loot. I'm worried about that sniper a bit. Might actually use a stim pack. We'll see. Overwatch. And Overwatch from here as well. I'm worried about this general area. She'll do it from here, I guess. Because they could shoot him very easily. I wanted to use a stim pack, I forgot. Well, maybe it's gonna be better if we don't have to. So it wouldn't carry out through anyway with the HP. There we go. Of course they dropped loot. You know what that means. I want it! It's 2 turns. Let's take a look. Shall we? I'm worried there will be more rats there. Of course. Okay, how do we deal with that? We could just run. It's 1 turn until it opens up. It's just the greed. Greed wants me to do this. Which is a bad idea. But I'm here already, so I kinda have to. I'm gonna get shot a little bit. I can grenade these. It's a successful grenade. Let's reload. The worst thing is it could be nothing. It most likely is nothing. So there is really a very little point for me to fight this. But I still will. It's not worth spending a grenade on, because it's most likely not gonna kill him. It's Overwatch. The bot could be useful actually. Salvage this. This dude, I don't think he's gonna do too much. I mean, maybe he can shoot at him from here, but it's very little chance he's gonna hit him. Same with this thing. So I'm just gonna hang around here. See what happens. Consequences of my actions? Yeah. This is a lucky miss. Not a lucky miss. Oh, I'm still gonna loot. And then run away. And we'll launch a stun grenade against this one, and then put the bot somewhere here to distract any potential fire. This guy I'm gonna put here, do an Overwatch. Sniper is looking pretty much banged up. Let's put her here for an Overwatch shot. I think we are fine. Those ranged guys are really annoying, we'll see. Both of them have shotguns. Okay. Now, I think we can escape, all of us. Yep. Every single loot point, even the ones from the corpses. Which is that explicitly to bait you. It was definitely not worth searching those two. You know how it is. There's a chance it's gonna be something good. So we're gonna take it. Upgrade a skill. Just keep making him better at searching for stuff. The other ones didn't get a level up. The bot did, so now it's time to start upgrading the support mode. We've got a medal or 2. let's upgrade something. Real estate trading is not bad. This is pretty good, but we don't have nearly enough parts to really make use of it yet. So that is a thing I want to. Is it here? It's probably already unlocked. I just didn't pick it up. Oh well. So what do we pick instead? This. This doesn't mean you get it, by the way. You still need to actually pick those skills and upgrade them as team skills. It's just what you unlock. Now we have an unspent team point. So we've got 1 point. The first 8 trading is it really seems worth it because we've lost a bunch of HP, and then we could go for extra effort next time, which is you can once per battle you can make one character have one extra AP, which could be situationally useful. I usually use it at the start to just get further and loot faster. Okay, continue. Okay, I've got a message. I'm gonna have to check that out. Okay. So... please come back to the police. What? You mean the message? I mean, I got an offer already, but no. Again, if I do decide to do a regular job again, I'll do something normal. I don't want to deal with bad people. Not just that, but also just generally, you know, I don't want that stress. I don't want that causing issues. I had health issues from it as well. You know, 24-hour shifts, eating whatever you can get at like 3 in the morning when you have to go and investigate something. You just don't have anything open up, so unless you have food specifically ready, and sometimes you're stuck somewhere for hours, you know. Like, it's very unhealthy for you. So no, I don't want to do that anymore. I did it for 10 years and I have enough. But yeah, we did get an offer. Let's search for stuff. Yeah, for sure. But like, look at me, I'm not fat. Not most of the colleagues were not fat either. It's just, you know, not healthy. It doesn't mean you are fat. It just means that you are feeding your body trash. Because you don't have options in life. Okay, let's heal this guy up. He definitely needs it. Heal self. Heal this person as well. We have the medical supplies for it. They are not gonna receive food in the evening. It's because coffee donuts places are the only place open. Good brutalized, absolutely. Yeah, and also since I quit, I stopped smoking regular cigarettes, which is like, you know, it's a social thing as well there, because like many people there smoke, and usually if you're stuck on a night shift with a bunch of people like that, you're bound to have a cigarette as well, which is gonna lead to unhealthy habit building up, which is not good. So I dropped that. I have the liquid, which is like, it's not great, but it's like way better. I use the weakest liquid in it, so, you know, nicotine wise it's like maybe 1 cigarette per day if I smoke a lot in terms of just contents. Plus I dropped caffeine recently, which helped me a lot. Dropped a lot of sugar as well. I think I'm pretty much like doing much better physically than I was before, which is really good. I don't want to go back to that. Tea instead. I drink tea, but not the caffeine teas. I guess every tea has some caffeine in it, but like, you know, I usually just have something like your basic European herb tea, like that sort of deal, or even some trash, you know, like fruit tea, basically. Fruit tea. I would die without coffee, yeah. That's what you think, and then you do, and then you come back to life, and then you're fine. You know? Okay. Let's take a look. I don't want to craft grenades, I don't think. Figure rosehip tea, okay. I don't know what rosehip is, sorry. It's probably some plant. I don't know which plant it is. Let's do that, and we'll rest, or yeah, rest to recover some sanity. This person is gonna still have some problems. Let's go ahead to upgrades. I really like the upgrade system. I think I mentioned it already, but it's really good. Okay, so we unlocked the capacitator, basically the fuel cell for the rifle, and it also upgrades physically. As you upgrade parts, it will change how the weapon looks like, which is super useful. Like, it's super nice. So barrel damage means that the gun will look better. Like, this one doesn't have the damage upgrade, so barrel is shit. Everything's looking scrappy. So when we install a modification like the energy cell, it's gonna get the magazine a bit glowier. Then we can also give it another one. I want to have aim, but I also want to have damage. So let's pick up damage. It's gonna get a better barrel. Okay, and that's both of my parts, but upgrading the sniper rifle, super useful. Cannot stress that enough. 10 stim packs, yeah, we are looking pretty good on equipment thanks to that military crate. We found not that much food, but it's enough for 2.5 days. Medical supplies depleted, but that's expected. So let's distribute food. Yes, I don't have any other actions I want to do. And you're gonna eat. This person is not gonna eat. Can get herbal teas which have no caffeine, yeah. New worm activity. Red plague bearers. Extra red plague bearers are guaranteed on every mission. Okay. So that's like poison wind mortar, basically, I think. It's pretty salty, but not insurmountable. Just annoying. Okay. So we got 2 more options. So we've got more loot or less loot. Which one do you think I'm gonna go for? To no one's surprise, it's the more loot one. Of course. It doesn't even say it's more dangerous or anything, so why would you? I think that's RNG generated as well, like the missions are different. We might get the 4th character finally, which would be really good. Let's get the stim packs, and let's go. Check out the map. So we've got a crate here. This is pretty small compared to the last one. Oh yeah, I think this is where you get the character, the new dude. It's gonna be good. Always looking forward to a new guy. Oh, second crate. Interesting. Yes, that is actually really good. Really good. The greed is real. So how do we approach this? Where is most of the loot located at? So we need to bring the boat here and then here. And then this whole street is covered with bodies. I don't think there are gonna be rats here. There might be like here. But I don't think there will be. Nothing on the main street. But I need to bring the boat here. That's a must. Let's do that. I'm really curious about the other boats, by the way. I never lost. So I never actually played with the upgraded ones, but I think they can be good, like the damage one or the healing one. I probably would go for the combat one just to see how much carnage you can unleash. If it's really good. I think it can have some pretty good abilities. It has 4. So, you know, this one is more like support and looting bot, basically. For me, at least, for my playstyle. Let's go this way. Okay, I'm just gonna risk it and go for it. See what happens. Nothing happens. Good. Let's loot it. The bot is gonna bust open this crate. And keep this thing moving. Suicide bombers. Is it? So it's not like Plague Bears, is it? Oh, it is. It's just another kind of enemy as well. This is this one. Yeah, 2 side by side, and this one is the one with mortar, basically. Like, it sprays acid at a distance and it covers 3x3 area with acid. It tries to hit you, but it has inaccuracy, so it could also hit around you, blocking path and whatnot. Okay, they have a lot of health for what they are. I'm worried. I think do they see me already? I think they do. So I'll have to fight them. What about our people? Yeah, dude, you're gonna have to go this way, and then I'm gonna take the sniper and try to overwatch them, I think. I don't think they can shoot back easily, so... Oh. It would be safer to be, like, here. And overwatch. I don't think they can even reach here. Whatever. See what happens. Yeah, they know about me for sure. I never fought the exploders before, because it depends what the game decides the enemy will bang. For me it was red ogres, aka the like hand cannon wielding red ogres. Very dangerous. This seems fine for now, but you need to be aware of where they are and like have a distance on them, I think. They do have some ranged guys as well. Taking care of them quickly would be preferable, but the bot is not really equipped to deal with them easily. One more shot on this. You could do a quick shot. So, will it explode into friendly fire? No, I want to find out. Why do we have an artillery piece on our helmet? That's just my head cannon. Not we all have head cannon in regards to Warhammer. I think we do. Let's move here with the bot. For this reason, I want to stun these. So more enemies cluster around them, and then I'm gonna detonate one of them and see if it actually does anything. Which I hope it does. My logic says it does explode and cause friendly fire. But, you know, maybe not, I don't know. Let's find out. Didn't exactly work how I wanted. But letting them move is dangerous, right? Really shouldn't. So can I shoot that dude 75%, but it's unlikely to kill him. The bot definitely will need to move. I could fight them more in here, but this is gonna delay me a lot. What is the position on our other guys? Yeah, with this one I'm gonna overwatch this. With this guy I could overwatch from here, possibly. Yeah, let's do it. So let's do a quick shot first. I could detonate them, let's do it. Well, didn't work. Anyway, so it's solved for me. That's also fine with me. Let's move her here to cover. The bot is going to go here. Shotgun person is gonna go there. And Overwatch. The soldier here. I cannot even loot. It's very disappointing. let's shoot something. Oh, 39%. I mean, I'd rather Overwatch when they are short of cover. That guy's gonna be annoying. Yeah. Immediately, like, health gone. I cannot katana them. I think that would cause her to die most likely. So let's just be safe. Let's activate this. So we bend the guns. I'm just gonna shoot him and see what happens. Nothing happens. Reload. Move here. Shoot. Yeah, it works as you might imagine. Sniper. This is really asshole area. I just don't want to deal with that. I might take cover behind the boxes instead. Would this work? 55%? Like, no. Let's Overwatch instead. They will probably hit me with that poison soon. Oh, that was a mess. It's a hit. Okay. Now, can we finish it off? 30%, 75%. Let's try this one. Good. So do we need it? Now just finish this dude off and we are fine. So I think we'll move the soldier up. Okay. That was good. Let's on support mode this. And keep looting. Take a stim pack. Reload. And I may eat out again. Yes. So next up, this corridor. There's a charge up thing. It's a quest. And then another chest in here. Is this guns? It might actually be guns. It might be different quest than I had. Like, it's RNG, you know, roguelite and all. So it might actually be something completely different. You'll see. Who is this? This guy. Let's move one up and then reload. But we need to be kind of careful. Like, we could get enemies spawning here rather soon. So it's in our best interest to keep moving. It's just the whole thing kind of derailed what I wanted to do. At least we did loot everything. And that's an exploder. And the second one. Third one. They stand next to each other though, so... yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a massive problem. I still didn't finish them off completely. Good. Those great reinforcements for the rats. Let's move the sniper here. Bot needs to keep moving. Soldier is overheated. Let's reload. She can move quite far. Where do we put her? Loot? I want to loot that street. Let's put the sniper here. This might be a mistake. Let's hope not. Okay, charge up. really worried something else is gonna come out of the woodwork. We'll see. I found them. More enemies? Yes. I think the exploders are actually a blessing and a curse. I don't mind them. Okay. Just run forward. Move this way. I'm gonna take this along the way. Okay, let's move here. We could overwatch them possibly. A survivor. Yeah, he's bleeding out in 4 turns. 4 turns? Can I cover that kind of distance? I mean, I'll have to do some pretty sick stuff. Let's take a look. I can hit this, but then I would have to kill the second one anyway. So might as well let them pile up, I guess. Let's overwatch instead. Shotgun person. I want to get rid of that thing. Let's put her here. Overwatch. Yeah, if you overwatch 2 people side by side, they get an accuracy bonus. No actions, bot. Right? No actions, no actions, no actions. Well, what do you want from me? End the turn. One HP. And it's still kind of evasive, and that one is overwatching. That is not good. I think it's gonna explode if I try to do that. No, it's just the overwatch from him. Right. Let's move up. I definitely need to move out of the way. This one is causing some issues. Okay, let's deal with this one first. It's heating up. Oh, that's not good. Let's try grenade instead. Let's take the fire on the robot, I guess. Might as well. Poison spitters look like trouble. There is more? Yeah, there's one more, okay. 3 turns. It's gonna be a problem. Shotgun person, right. I'm still gonna get shot, but I could see just rushing for him. I really want to save him. Yeah, it's a hit. More rats, as expected. Gonna get hit. No, he missed. Unfortunate. But this is a problem. Last time I played this, I got snipers instead of the exploders, and it was way worse because the snipers are really frustrating to fight against. The exploders are kinda annoying, but definitely not as much as the snipers. Okay, let's move. Reload. And I'll just go ahead and stun. I cannot stun both of them. We can finish one off. Immune to stun. Okay, I didn't know that. Smooth. After a quick shot, it doesn't even do much. If we Overwatch, we'll cover this. I'd take my chances. It's a lot of them. Okay, one turn. I cannot even save him, I don't think. No matter what I try, I don't have the action points. Even if with overheated weapons I'm rushing to him, it's just not gonna happen. I suppose I'm just gonna do it anyway. I mean, maybe it's gonna give us a chance, like, you never know. I don't think so. That's actually really bad. Okay, a robot needs to interact with that crate, but we'll search these first. Let's take this cover and reload. Yeah, that was the officer and he's dead. Great. I don't think I could have honestly done it any faster, but oh well. Let's put him here. I should be going and activating the door. Overwatch. Panic. How far can you throw a grenade? I think if I go 2 tiles forward, I can hit 3 of them at once. I'm gonna do it. I would have needed one more. Oh, that's annoying. Let's try a yard block then. Good. Try this one. Miss. Bot needs to go here. I think losing that guy is gonna make it so that I pretty much have to restart after this happens, because without it you will get less action points in total, one less character, and already the rats are having the advantage on you. Like, I don't think it's viable to go with one less. It might be, I don't know if the game will offer you a new character at some point, but to me it seems like it would be better just start over and hope that you can reach him in time. You can kinda identify this mission in advance at least, which is good. So you kind of know when this is here, you need to kind of really go for it early and quickly before stuff devolves into mess. Problem was this building. Fight in here was a problem. I should have fought them in the street instead, because that cost me like 1 turn with all the shenanigans in there. which is unfortunate. I shouldn't go closer. There are gonna be more rats even here, possibly. This loot, is it enough for the bot to get? I mean, we have 4 turns, so probably yes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go here. And we'll overwatch this for a bit, and then we'll withdraw. Activate. And there is a corpse. So search it. Also overheated weapon, but it's fine. You only need 1 point to activate Overwatch. Okay, yeah, the bot is kind of slow. Fine. And there's an ogre. Okay, can you shoot him? You can, but it's not really effective enough. You would have to stand like there, and that's very unsafe. And 50-50%. I'm just gonna overwatch. Let's go ahead and search this. Shelf. Search this time. So it's 4 weapon parts. Like, I really would want to continue with this because that's a lot of weapon upgrades you can do. But without that guy, it's gonna be so hard. I think it's gonna be pretty much insurmountable. And how much does it take? Yeah, 1 more turn, then we'll start withdrawing. There is that loot point, but that's outside of our reach. Still Overwatch. Let's reload. It's 2 more turns. Just gonna send this person back. It's 1, it's 2, possibly, but let's go here. It's fine. We have the distance. We should be fine. Just the bot is gonna be kind of slow. Prepare to be gone. It's very unfortunate we lost him. I really, that sucks. It was 1 turn away as well, and just standing there. If I had the extra action, we could have done it possibly. Oh well. Hello. There are gonna be a lot more coming up. Which we don't care about because we have the bunker. So that's it. We overall lost 1 grenade, we got some stim packs, 4 weapon parts, a lot of stuff. But losing that character is a major issue. So I'd just go for something like this. Bot can use this. Better support mid now reaches 2 tiles away. should we spree this one? Team skill unlocks, or we should unlock medals first. We have medals now. So team skills. Yeah, this is what you would want, extra effort. So you can get a free action point for someone. So I think 2 hours is usually what we do when we take a look at a game. Like this. This is gonna be no exception. Again, I would probably have to restart, and I don't feel like doing that today. But who knows? I mean, I like the game. I don't feel as scammed by it as with playing Xenonauts or XCOM, where it's just blatant lies most of the time. What the game feeds you is just complete lies. You are working with incorrect information most of the time, and that's not what I enjoy. In here, it's kind of straightforward. It's just a little bit unfair, but in a good way, I think. If you do really well, you can really pull ahead quite substantially. Like, everything else looks fine. It's just that guy died, and that caused everything else to go to shit. But you wouldn't really care about that in the future, since you would have full team, and then you can just go ahead and not worry about anything, you know? So it's gonna be up to you. Let me know if you enjoyed it. I mean, you know, it doesn't make sense to stream it if no one else would want to watch it. So you would have to tell me if it's something that looks interesting enough to feature or not in the future. But yeah, it's gonna be it from me for today. So thanks for watching. Tomorrow we'll play some Witcher in the morning. Everything should return to normal, hopefully. And see you next time. Bye. I'm gonna send you off on a rage to see someone else, if there is someone else who is streaming something interesting. Well, that last part is kind of wishful thinking. There's Double Ninja Dad is starting his stream, so let's just jump to someone who's just starting out.